Somebody. You know what? Break free. I want to break free. Yeah, there he is. He's underwater. He's underwater. It's underwater. Whatever it is, it's underwater, and I don't like it. It's underwater. I don't like it. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm running away. I'm still running away. Whether it's a bear or a wolf, I don't really care. It's something, and it doesn't like me, or it likes me too much. I don't really know, and I can't really tell, and I don't want to be here anymore. Can we just not and say we didn't? Is it still after me? But I got to be 100% honest with you. I have bad experiences fighting vampires, and they take me and absolutely just booty slap me, and I'm not into it. You know what I mean? Like the bent over pounding that I would take from them is in a whole range of R-rated, and I don't appreciate it. Rebecca, are you gonna be okay? Because you got shot, and that tiny little fucking vest is not a body armor vest.
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest.
Are you high?
There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get moving.
Okay.
What the? By the way, I already want one of these. Why is this seahorse pissing on me? Just so we're all on the same page. I did not ask for this. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Why are you gonna chug this shit? Oh my god, I forgot he throws things first. Shit. It just beats the hell out of me. Why? Why are you so abusive? This is animal abuse. I gotta call somebody. You know what? Break free. I want to break free. Yeah, there he is. He's underwater. He's underwater. It's underwater. Whatever it is, it's underwater, and I don't like it. It's underwater. I don't like it. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm running away. I'm still running away. Whether it's a bear or a wolf, I don't really care. It's something, and it doesn't like me, or it likes me too much. I don't really know, and I can't really tell, and I don't want to be here anymore. Can we just not and say we didn't? Is it still after me? But I got to be 100% honest with you. I have bad experiences fighting vampires, and they take me and absolutely just booty slap me, and I'm not into it. You know what I mean? Like the bent over pounding that I would take from them is in a whole range of R-rated, and I don't appreciate it. Rebecca, are you gonna be okay? Because you got shot, and that tiny little fucking vest is not a body armor vest.
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest.
Are you high?
There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get moving.
Okay.
What the? By the way, I already want one of these. Why is this seahorse pissing on me? Just so we're all on the same page. I did not ask for this. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Why are you gonna chug this shit? Oh my god, I forgot he throws things first. Shit. It just beats the hell out of me. Why? Why are you so abusive? This is animal abuse. I gotta call somebody. All right. Hello, greetings. Welcome in. What are you doing? Where's the StarCraft? Well, I'm not embarrassing myself by playing StarCraft on stream right now. I haven't played in a while. StarCraft, that is. And SC2. And it has been absolutely just devastating. I went back and I tried to play Protoss and was just getting not slapped around or nothing, but like, my goodness, did I feel useless. No, today we are playing some more Fire Emblem 8. Now, I did go through and do a little bit of generic like upkeep stuff, right? With Fire Emblem before we got really rolling. The boring stuff, making sure that people had items and all that fun jazz. So, we're back. We are, if you don't know the rules, they're right above my dome. Female cast only. All of the characters must survive, complete all additional chapter goals, hardest difficulty. And the other one that's not up there that probably should be is the no cheesing it, boys. No cheese. We aren't doing things like warp skip. There's no grinding. I don't know. There's probably other things that I'm forgetting. Doesn't really matter. What does matter is that we are now in chapter 18, which we're just going to go ahead and start while we roll through this. But if you didn't know anything about chapter 18, these little boyos, all these little guys, they get HP over turn until they hatch. So once they fill up their HP right there for 5 out of 15, 5 out of 10, they gain 5 HP. Certain ones gain 5 HP per turn until they hatch, and then they become, I believe, Gorgons, these creatures. Which these creatures are awful, a horrible time. They have an ability called Stone. They can only use it 5 times, and it has a really low chance to hit. But it will basically freeze your character up, and you can get absolutely trounced. So what we will be doing is trying to kind of rush as quickly as we can to get as much damage done as we can to kill these guys. So I'm hoping to basically destroy all 3 of these ones, because I think they also give you a standard amount of XP. I think it's like 50 XP per. They can't dodge, so like they are a really nice thing to get some of your characters, a little bit of extra oomph. But we're going to try to blitz this essentially as quickly as we can. The only one I really have to be careful with is Myrrh. Because she is like really, 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 really weak. So we're just going to get everybody rolling. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I kind of wanted Amelia to take the front. There we go. That's fine. We'll see how this goes. It has been a long dang time since I played this map. So who wants this? Who can reach this? You can. That is enough to kill. We might as well. Oh, okay. We're just going to one-shot the fucker, so that's fine. And nobody can reach him, huh? Well, as of right now, it doesn't really matter who gets some of this XP. I do want Tana to get it, I think. Out of the two of these guys, Tana is the better unit overall. She's got... she's one level behind, I guess. There we go. She's one level behind. She has comparable stats, except for she's way better in luck. She's way better in strength. She could use a little bit of defense, though. So maybe we do. Maybe we do just push her up this way. Get her some XP. And then, I don't know how I want to do this, whether I push Cyrene to do it or not. That was a fantastic level. Thank you. But I don't know. What is this? That's 5 out of 25. I think that I can push with Vanessa and Cyrene, I think north, I guess, and be still totally comfortable with just all of the Cav girls, all of the flyers. There we go. Flinging themselves north. I think that should be totally reasonable. And maybe, just maybe, I can get Myrrh a little bit of XP. And some of my ground army a little bit of XP. I'm saying ground army. I keep thinking of StarCraft. That's the problem here. This is what happens when you decide to play just the tiniest bit of StarCraft. All of a sudden, you start thinking about things in terms of ground army, not in terms of like your lovely ladies here. You know, it's killing me mentally. Oh my gosh, strength, luck, defense. That's a mediocre level up if I ever saw one. Well, that's all right. What I'm hoping to do is snag, like, not this bitch. She's a stone girly. Too much drugs. She's getting stoned. All right, Tana. Who wants this one? Cyrene. I gotta be honest with you. She is really not good. I might just use her to get a few levels. I know that this is going to be kind of wasted, but again, I feel like strength, skill, speed, and HP. Okay. I feel like I have to put in an effort, a token effort in the very least to get some XP for everyone. And if I don't, then I'm kind of betraying the heart and soul of the challenge. Although Vanessa with a strength, speed, luck, and HP level up. What the fuck, Vanessa? Who is this girl? We ain't seen this fucking lady at all this whole time. Oh my God, that's so nice. But I feel like I betray the heart of the challenge if I do things like not even try to upgrade several of my units, not even try to get them some juicy XP. I don't really know what I want to do with Murr yet. I'm going to have to split my army as well here sometime soon. Okay, hopefully this goes well. That went very well. Natasha is finally deciding to show that she can indeed slap some fools, which I like. I like that a lot. There's reinforcements in the north. That is totally acceptable. Natasha is going to get a sweet, sweet mend for some extra HP for La Rochelle. Hopefully we can get La Rochelle one more level up. Excuse me. And then I'll kind of consider this a win. Where is another 5. Okay, so the army is kind of going to split. I need one chunk of army to head south, which is most likely going to be... do I want that? What is this looking like? Toxic Lance. Well, that's definitely happening. I think that's definitely happening. And then I think Amelia's heading north. So I've got an archer and a slow... Well, I've got 2 really fast units heading south. And I've got 2 also pretty fast units heading south, or heading north. I think those 2 will be totally fine doing that part on their own. I think these guys come this way, and then we'll split again. 1 to head north and 1 to head south. I think that should be fine. Like I said, I haven't played this map in a long dang time, and it's going to take me a minute to remember what is actually useful. So, Vanessa leading the charge on the north front. How are we going to do this? I might just try to see about drawing this boy. What are you doing? Axe Reaver, you say? Heavy Spear, you say? Let's just Killer Lance this guy. I think that should be fine. I don't think anybody else can get to you. And then Vanessa can also Killer Lance, because I forgot apparently that I gave both of them a Killer Lance. That's fine. Okay, there's that. There's that. We'll get Natasha over there. Start ripping through that shiz. Oh, I didn't realize they just came. I guess neither did they. Hey Vanessa, how's that damage? You loving it? Can you not stone me? Yes, please, thank you. Okay, that's also damage. Yes. Also damage. Oh, and Spidey boys. Was not really ready for that, but we'll take it, I guess. I'm a little bit nervous about this one. We might end up with a restart here. Not quite enough. What about a killing edge? Can we killing edge this? We could. If we get the crit, we stomp these 2. And they do hit. Potentially. Let's roll it. Yeah, very nice. I also should have positioned her better, because now she is not in range. Huh. I thought she was going to be in range of that attack. Okay. Amelia, go forward. Nope, not a hand axe, please. A steel axe, please. Thank you. And let's just crash our way through this party. So any of these close? They've got at least 2 turns. I don't really want Natasha to take the damage, though, if I can avoid it. Well, how's this? You go up here. Let's thunder, because she's now fast enough to do that. And I guess Natasha is going to sit here and take damage. That's fine. But it will give her that sweet, sweet experience that we all know and love. While Marissa heads north along with Larshell, and Tethys. Tethys, unfortunately, because she does not have the boots, is kind of being left behind here, which is fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but it is a thing. How do we feel about this? Well, maybe I just pull back entirely. Like that, and then when they come for me, they'll be damaged by the fire. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to burst all these guys down yet. Ooh. That's no bueno. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, that's a stone, which is unfortunate. Oh, and it's a miss. Very nice. The odds of hitting on a stone are pretty low. Good, and then he's going to die. That's kind of sucks. Does he die? Does he take damage on his turn or my turn? Because I don't want him to take damage on his turn. I mean, on the beginning of my turn. Because then he's going to have a horrible, horrible time. Cyrene with the dodge and kill. Okay, beautiful. Loot with the dodge and kill. Also beautiful. Okay, that's damage to me. That's damage to him. Dang it. That's a waste of perfectly good experience. Okay, and more reinforcements on the way. Natasha is not going to stand there and take that. Can you guys... Oh, that's a choke point right there. Stand there and look menacing, Amelia. Thank you. Amelia, all I needed you to do was look menacing, and you accomplished it. You gained a single point of health, which I guess is technically what I asked you to do, isn't it? What a fucking waste. She literally got 1 point of HP. HP in Magic is better than that. Significantly, in fact. I know that, it's not technically that much better, but with the 1 point, but still, it's so much better if you just think about it. Ugh, gosh, that's brutal. Okay, Amelia hates eggs. Oh, gosh. I don't think that's true. Have you seen her con? She clearly gets her protein intake. 11 con. I think that's the greatest without a mount any of the ladies have. I think she loves eggs secretly. She just doesn't want people to know about it. How do I feel about this? I feel fine about this. Even if stone hits, which I doubt it. Okay. Unfortunately, I think he might go and kill himself on a fire, which would be unfortunate. But, whatever. Even if stone hit, I have Tethys to be able to bring La Rochelle back and then run her in. So I'm not overly concerned about that. I'm also very worried about what's-her-face going in there and dying horribly. Marissa. Okay, you're fine. You're also fine. You're fine. You're also fine. And you're also fine. I have at least 2 turns on those. So can Vanessa get up here and do anything? Yes. Is she going to be outside of enemy range? Yes. If I put her here. Let's do that. Get some XP for little old Vanessa. Still out of range. Barely, but still out of range. All right, let's get up here and just start killing everything so that none of these come in, and we can get that sweet, sweet 50 XP. Speed, HP, luck, defense. A strength would have made me a very, very happy man, but I'll take it. I'll still take it. It's totally fine. But strength would have made me very happy. Would have taken that level up from being pretty good to being freaking amazing. Beautiful. How are you doing today, punk? I feel like I'm commenting on your attitude rather than your name, but I'll take it. Bam. Chilling. Fantastic. On a what is today? Wednesday? Was that a defense growth for Erica? Come on. This is what you get apparently for people absolutely hating you. A singular defense growth for Erica. That's so gross to me. That hurts. Can I HP, speed, resistance? That's fine. That does exactly what she's supposed to be doing. Okay. Those two are going to attack Amelia and die horribly. Natasha's going to take 5 damage and be totally fine. How much XP do you have left? Okay, she levels on this one, which might be the last level La Rochelle gets before we make her into a, Valkyrie, right? HP, skill, luck. That is a super downer. Okay, that one pops. That sucks. None of the rest of these should pop, I don't think. Yeah, we've done a pretty decent job of... oh, okay, that one. But we've done a pretty decent job of clearing them out. Not the best job I've ever seen, but I'll take it. Okay, excellent. Erica, can you please pretend to be good dodging? Holy shiznick. We're about to find out. I didn't even look if that eyeball could get to her. Ooh, I don't even remember if I gave her any items for healing. I mean, I can, supply-wise. But still. Was it a poison? You little brat. Oh, come on now. Loot with magic. She's 1 point away from capping. A very, very nice level up, just in general, though. That was beautiful. 1 HP, nice. Yeah, Erica is... she's pretending she's the main character of this story for sure, but we all know it's a loot. Or Amelia with her 51 HP and pretending that HP is the only stat that matters. Okay, so we're now here to make a choice. Erica can, by some grace, miracle, if she dodged, she could get a kill. I'm not going to do that, though. Oh, man, that's a 50% chance to hit to almost wipe your entire health pool. I don't think that's worth it. We're going to run away. Erica's going to run here. She's going to use... okay, she's going to supply, give that back, and take the elixir I know I have. Thank you. And then use that to heal up. And then she's going to stand there and pretend that she's not emotionally devastated by this. Oh my gosh, she popped out of the egg with Shadow Shot. That's a horrible, horrible thing for us. All right, well, those ladies will figure it out, I guess. Okay, Amelia or Natasha for this kill? I feel like Natasha just takes it. She's got the kill. She is finally pretending that she knows how all this stuff works, which I will take with great relish. Okay. All right. So how are we looking? I need to take a hot second here and just look at the map for 1 minute. This is looking rough, but not undefeatable. Natasha is totally fine. In fact, somebody like, yeah, La Rochelle can get to her and give her a little bit of a HP. Unfortunately, all of the healing that I do with La Rochelle, unless I hit the next level, is going to be useless unless I use the item to boost her now. I don't necessarily need loot to do anything other than potentially stand there, because these guys are going to try to kill her and they're going to die. And I don't have anything to heal that antitoxin or heal that toxin. So she is just going to have to deal with that problem. I think what I do is I kill this egg, and this egg, potentially. Because I don't think I can reach both of those. Actually, I can. Ooh. So no, new plan. Vanessa goes over here, right? She kills this egg. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. For a good chunk of XP. Skill and speed and HP, which is not the stats that I wanted, but they are the stats that we got, so I guess I will take them. And those guys cannot reach. So Cyrene comes down here and she kills that egg. Did you see the thing I just saw? That Cyrene, in all of her mediocrity, had a 99% chance to hit with a javelin. A standing target that's literally an egg. I gotta be honest. If I was a soldier and and I didn't even have 100% chance to hit a standing target, I would be very embarrassed. So what we'll do instead, right? Larshell hit her level of 14. I have zero intention of making her hit level 20. There's no point. All she can get XP from is staves. I have no intention of hurting myself mentally like that. So we're going to guiding ring her now. Now it doesn't matter, actually. I was going to say we're going to guiding ring her and then use her to kill that boss, but we can't do that because I realized I'm an idiot and I can't do that. So instead, we're going to still use... no, we're just going to kill with that. And then we're going to push Amelia forward to hopefully get something going on killing the eggs up in the top right. But I still will use the guiding ring, this map. What is your guys' move? 5? 1, 2. Oh, they can get to you. Well, Loot's just going to come over here and kill that egg. Make sure that that doesn't hatch. And a good amount of XP for Loot is fantastic for us. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. We got to drop back the gals to deal with that problem. Nice dodge. Thank you. They're just going to shadow shot, which hurts bad. Nice dodge, Loot. Thank you very much. I like the difference. I think it's very funny. The difference in HP damage. Loot. I mean, XP, sorry. Loot decided, oh my gosh, that hurts. Loot decided that when she kills an egg, she gets 50 experience flat out, right? Fantastic. And then when she kills a creature, she got, what was that? 4? It's like, that's a massive disparity in XP. I think what's happening actually is that these ladies are making themselves some scrambled eggs and it's getting them tons and tons of gross. Just look at those gains, bro. They all are just becoming gym bros. That's a 19 strength. Tana. I'm very happy about that. Can I get you close enough to heal her? Potentially. All right. Please tell me that I gave you an item. No. Okay, that's fine. So here's what we're going to do. I believe that if I put you here and I drop you there and then use you, that I can get close enough to Nemi to heal her. I can. Then I'm going to take from the supply another elixir. You see it? You seen it here first. Heal up. And then just really hope that they miss this next attack. That's kind of what I'm banking on at the moment. It's probably not my finest moment, but I will take it. And then Vanessa is going to run all the way over here and be totally fine. I was going to send Myrrh down there, and then I realized that Myrrh will get her teeth kicked in. Okay, cool. So, because of that, ow. Loot, you just got to stay alive long enough that we'll be fine. Just to the end of this turn, really, is all I need from you. Actually, let's just use the guiding ring. There's no reason not to. Oh. I didn't really think about the fact that I have to make a choice, but I got to be honest with you. I think just Valkyrie, just because she's the only one who can transform into a Valkyrie. And it just seems more canon. I didn't even look at the stats. I don't really care. Lara Shell is not going to be impressing me or much of anyone else with her massive 11 magic. I'm just saying. I don't mean to be too mean to the poor girl, but like I'm not impressed. All right. That's what we see here today. Okay, who wants this? Loot deserves this, so she's getting it. I don't really give a damn who wants it, but Loot does deserve that level up. There's capping magic and 19 speed. Look at that girl go. She's so baller. 30 magic, 23 skill. She's only level 15 as well, by the way. She's got another 5 levels that we could raise her up, which means technically, very technically, I believe she could cap out luck, because I believe that's a 30 max. She can get 20 defense. Again, very technically, it's probably not going to happen, but she could cap her luck without any additional items. I don't think she even got an item, but I'm going to say additional just because I don't remember. And then Amelia, because I really want this girl to be useful. Okay, that's skill and resistance. That was not useful. Hi, Leon. Bye, Leon. And we continue to chase. And the chase continues. That was actually a really easy map. Remarkably easy for us. I was incredibly surprised. This next map, though, is not going to be easy for us. So this next map is the map that I've kind of been dreading for the last 4 chapters. And that is simply because it is I believe this is the hold your ground and or kill the bishop at the bottom left of the map. And I'm not looking forward to it because we are not doing cheese strategies. And one of the very standard ways of playing this map is to rush down and kill the boss. Now, this might be the first part where we have to have a ton of restarts again. And the reason I say that is because there are chests to loot. And we don't have anybody that can do it except for Renak. And Renak is not one of our ladies, so we have to make sure that he doesn't take any damage. And by damage, I mean he can't get any XP. And he can't die. So he can't engage in a single fight. Plus, I want all of the chests. Because that has been, again, one of the things that we've been considering a win on this one. So this is going to be a very, 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 very rough map. That I am, believe it or not, relatively ill prepared for just mentally. I'm just going to get rid of this bow because it's literally just clogging up inventory at this point. And also, P.S. I greatly regret making Nemi into a ranger. I haven't used her sword, her ability to use swords, worth a damn. And I feel like I could have just made her a sniper and gotten just as much use out of the girl. So I greatly regret that. If I were to do this challenge again, I would make her into a sniper probably. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to save. I like having 2 saves because one can be before I go to the chapter in case I forget anything, and then one can be after we start the chapter so I don't have to restart. Okay, so yes, this is the chapter I was thinking about. This is La Rochelle's kin, family. Well, I know kin means family, but I'm thinking like if it actually is her family member or if it's just somebody that she's like loosely like friends related to in some way. But beautiful. Sorry, Seth, Selah, Colm, and Archer. You are not coming along with this wild ride. Okay, so let's take a gander at the map. Yeah, this is the map I thought it was, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I do not consider, because this would be, I'm going to go with impossible for us to save all of the green units in this map. And I don't believe there's any bonus for it, so I'm going to consider that a negligible deal, okay? However, we will consider it necessary for us to snag these 3 chests and these 3 chests, because I believe that is it. Yes. Okay, so we're going to consider it. We need to get these 3 chests on the left, on the right, the 3 chests on the left, and get out of here. So the one thing I might do is actually use a warp staff over here with what's his dingus to warp him over here, Renak, to warp him over here to get all of these chests, and then to warp him out like with a rescue staff. I think that's kind of the route we're going to go. So if that is the case, we're going to have basically 2 useless characters on the left here. So Amelia and not Nemi. Let's take a second and think about this. I'm going to need a Renak over here, right? So it's going to be, La Rochelle is going to be necessary for throwing Renak into the hole with the warp staff. Amelia is going to be necessary for cracking us loose from this bullshit shenanigans. And then we have to figure out how to get Renak all the way over to the other side. And on that note, I think Cyrene is going to be our answer here. So throw Renak into the hole. Renak loots these 3 chests. Totally fine. We bring him back. And then we have Cyrene rescue him and run him all the way down. And then, or we actually pull these 3 and put them down here and let this northern chunk fall. That's totally fine as well. And then we push out with loot. I don't really care too much about this shenanigans, right? I care more about coming down here. So I might just make loot, charge that front. Well, everybody else kind of gets out here and does some shenanigans damage, okay? I know we'll eventually have enemies coming in from the back. I almost guarantee it. I don't remember how this works. But Marissa is going to pretend and cosplay as a good unit, okay? She's going to cosplay as a good character. And I'm going to make every effort to try to remember how any of this goes. But, and I am going to make sure that little La Rochelle gives away the restore tome, restore staff, thank you. Takes the warp staff because she can indeed use it. And I think that should be fine. What do you need? What about a silver axe for you? What about a halberd for you? I know I'm going to be fighting some shenanigans. Anna Watson. How are you? I'm doing swell. How are you? Okay. I am going to, I'm going to pretend that we're ready for this shenanigans and see what happens. Ready, steady. Okay. I don't really care about, who is that? I always forget what his name is. All right. And we are in. No time for plot. We have to sprint our way down here. And prepare to kill many a man. All right. Now, staff, warp, this homie right there. He retains his move, I believe. That was 42 XP. Man, that's crazy. Got a Fenrir. That sucks. Fenrir is a dark tome, and we literally cannot have anybody that uses it. That's very funny to me. All right. So here comes the first potential problems with this strategy is I don't remember if any enemies are up here. Okay, I haven't played this map in so long. It is ridiculous. So I'm going to take this lass, and she's going to go up here and hopefully just stand on that stairwell and make sure nothing bad happens. Actually, no. Equip the javelin and let's see what's going on. Like I said, I suspect multiple restarts. I'm hoping not too many, but I suspect we're going to get a couple. We're also going to try to get Myrrh a few levels while we are here. And just a couple of these ladies scouting out and seeing what's going on. Okay. All right. I'm already feeling better. Already feeling better about it. Oh, there's a man right there. Well, now I'm feeling slightly worse. Man. And we are already cut off at the pass. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, that's a problem. That's not really a problem. Okay. And Myrrh just instantly dies. What did that man have? Was that a Lunatome? I'm going to look before we restart. You know what else I realized? I feel really dumb about it, but I have torches. That was a Nosferatu tome. I also want to check. Okay, so was that a Luna? It was a Luna tome. Of course it was. So he can just dodge right past that resistance. Okay, that's a level 18 knight versus a level 5. With 7 strength, 10 defense versus 14 strength, 15 defense, and a steel lance versus, yes, an iron lance and a vulnerary. This map is brutal in terms of just being like, yeah, you thought for a quarter of a second that the green characters would actually be helpful. What an idiot. All right. We're basically going to do the same thing we just did. Oh, shoot. I should have grabbed a torch. It doesn't really matter. So now that I have some idea of what's going on, What I'm going to do is basically put her here. And then her here. And then supply to give away... I think the restore tome. I don't really care about that. What I do care about is the torch staff. And then I'm going to torch this right here so that we can see what's coming. That should be totally fine. Yeah, that's a lot of them. They should also do what they did last time, which is basically to prioritize the... I don't want you there. There we go. What were they prioritizing, Maz? Why is your brain just decided that you ain't braining no more? It's green units. They will prioritize the green units within reason. So I'm not too worried about that. Otherwise, we just need to make sure that Myrrh doesn't decide that she wants to, fight toe-to-toe with a Lunatome soldier. That sounds like a horrible idea. Okay, now, same, right? Warp. Drop his happy behind off over here. The only major difference... And I shouldn't have done that either. I should have just gone here, grab that, then grab that, then grab that. And then hopefully I will be within range of the tome that I want. But I am obviously not thinking super well here. Let's try this again. Hopefully Cyrene will dodge is what I was going to say. But that's fine. Didn't need her to dodge anyway. Screw it, right? Okay. And can I get a dodge? Yes. Unfortunately, all of the red units went north. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. We might not be able to get out of this hole that we found ourselves in. Hopefully they will just kill themselves upon Amelia here. But that's not good. We're going to equip Killing Edge just to make her a little bit faster. Okay. Let's see. I think I just put you here. I equip the one javelin and we see what happens. How's that sound? Pretty good? I think that sounds good. Is this still the Lunatome? It is the Lunatome. Let's get a Killing Edge here. And if she takes any damage, I can always heal her. Fantastic. That was actually pretty good. Is this also a Luna? It is a Luna. Well, that was creepy. I could hear my own self somewhere in the background. And I was like, what is that? But I fixed it. No worries. There we are. Okay. What was I doing here? Oh, yeah. Salute is pretending that she is a wall. She's doing a fantastic job at it. La Rochelle is not going to be doing what I was planning on having her do, which was move forward. That is a horrible idea. That's a rune sword. Hello. That is not a horrible idea. Now, we can rescue from there. Okay. Amelia needs to kill this whole group of units. Tana needs to stand her ground and kill this whole group of units. Does any of these ladies have the Philly shield? Did I not give any of you the Philly shield? Oh my good gravy. Vanessa doesn't deserve a Philly shield. Huh. I don't see any enemies, and this is very disconcerting. Okay, well, maybe I should have made like a barrier staff or something like that on these guys, but I'm just gonna hang out, I guess. Well, let's see how this works. Okay, there's the dead man. Dang it. I was really hoping the archer would go fight that guy. Hey, that was damage. Hell yeah. Okay, that's javelin down, which is fine. I kind of want the Luna guy to attack Nemi. Oh, that's a brave weapon. I did not see that. Okay, that's also fine. That's not fine. Or, less fine anyway. That is what I wanted. Beautiful. Thank you. HP and luck. Good. That's another attack that I didn't want to take. Thanks for that, bud. Okay, so how are you looking? Brave Lance that will drop when I kill you. That is fantastic. You have a non-zero chance to hit, but it's pretty bad. That's also unfortunate. I was really banking on that happening. Because now I have a lance that I can't even use. I'm going to throw the steel sword in the inventory to get access to my lance. Oh, no. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That's 100% my fault. That's such a downer. Okay, well, technically we are open here. Steel sword. Just no killing edge and I'll be a happy man. Okay. They can reach her. What is your guys' movement, by the way? 6 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy buckets. That's a long ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to throw down a torch down here so we can see. I should have thought about this earlier. And actually what I should have done is, Huh. Yeah, well, this is what we'll do, right? Is I'll hit you. Please miss. Ouch. I was really hoping for that to not be that. That was a fantastic level up. Let's see if it stays. Okay, Myrrh, fantastic. That's one whole level from one kill with a strength, skill, HP, and defense level up. And then let's heal up Myrrh. And do the right thing by popping Tethys on Natasha so that she can run down here and heal up. Whoops. Heal up Vanessa. Maybe not to full, but at least pretty close. Oh, she did get her to full. How much magic do you have? 18 magic. That makes her pretty useful. Okay, so these guys are all going to be able to reach Erica, but it should be fine. Okay, these guys are all going to be able to reach Amelia, but she should be okay to kill or maim, most of these characters. And then we're going to hand off the Brave Lance to... Very nice. Okay. We're going to hand off the Brave Lance to Tana. Skill, speed, luck, defense, HP. A pretty solid level up. Nothing insane, though. Because I wanted more strength. Would have been very nice. And if Amelia can hold that position right there by herself, I hope I left her with a hand axe. It'll be a good day if Amelia can just hold that position. Just equip her with a hand axe, have her just slaughter her way through, get that kill. Beautiful. A brave sword. Let's toss the iron sword. It's really not that useful anymore. Okay, loot feels like she's kind of being used and abused over here. And by that, I mean, she's not really all that useful over here. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're going to trade her this Brave Lance. And then I'm going to apparently continue using the Killer Bow. Beautiful. Yeah, that's more like it. Let's kill that archer. Oh, he has all of his items, by the way. Are you put in range? You are? Does it matter? No. Lovely. Strength of 20. How close is that to capping? She still has 5 more, I think. Okay, so that's a Silver Axe, Silver Lance. That's the only one who can even come fight her other than this guy. I think Tana is in the clear. I think everyone else can't reach Renak. So I'm going to place him right in that corner. And then I think Loot comes back here to help with this fight. And we boost Loot because she is the main character, just so everyone's on the same page. She cannot quite do enough damage, even with capped out magic. Ooh, that's a nice crit. She just doesn't quite have the speed. 19 speed is good, but it's not good enough. He's got a hand axe. I just don't feel good about that. Okay, that's a death. I think Amelia is going to mostly clear this. Hopefully at least enough that we can swing. Oh my God, the crit. Well, that's a restart. That's fine though. That went not too bad. Honestly, even with my obvious mistakes, there's two huge things that I'm going to do differently. First thing is we're going to give Natasha, can I sell? No. I'm going to give up that lightning, and then I'm going to give her a torch staff. Actually, I'm going to give her the better torch staff. And we're also going to give up that. Yeah, the better torch staff. And then a physics staff. Is that going to work? Tana is totally fine. I mean, everybody else should be okay. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to give up the hand axe and I'm going to take myself the tomahawk. For Amelia. And then I think we're going to save again. And we're going to be totally fine. So. Killing Edge, Erica right there. And then we drop the torch over here so we can see. And then we drop the torch on the bottom right as well so I can see by coming over here and doing a little bit of that shenanigans. She's going to stand in the exact same spot, just drop the torch on the bottom right. There we go. So this is a Nosferatu tome. Okay. And then she actually, holy hell, we can get there and fight this. Is it worth fighting? That is just a free kill for Tana. Okay. Standard drop Rennek down. Pick that for the rune sword. Now Amelia, and I should have swapped Amelia and Cyrene. That is one of the only things that I really need to change is swapping Amelia and Cyrene. And then to bring Marissa onto the left-hand side because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to force her to run all the way around. Now, again, these guys will focus down as best they can. The Ralston troops. Because they are far weaker. And so the AI, I believe the AI will target them just because they're weaker. I don't think they have anything else that's going on inside that. Well, let's call it a brain. But I think it's just they look at it and they go, the Ralston troops will take massive damage from this. So do it. Just like that. Thankfully, Tana is not going to get completely surrounded, so we can get her out of there. And loot absolutely dumpsters that guy. That was a decent enough response. That's fine. Okay. Now, Vanessa go and pretend that you're a real unit, please. While Loot runs over here and we prepare to intercept the second batch of soldiers. I will just take on the chin those two Lunas if I... What's your con? It's 8. Hey, that killer lance is pretty light. I ain't just one at a time, these guys. That's a kill. Beautiful. That man can't reach, and that man can't reach. Excellent. The speed wing actually might be useful. I don't know who is suffering super bad from a lack of speed, but if I had to give it to one character, it'd probably be Loot, just to make her double more often. Because she's only sitting at 19 speed. I mean, hell, you have Amelia, who is a general and has 2 away from capping at 25 speed. But Loot is far, far away from the 25 speed cap for her. So I might just throw it on her for the ability to have her double. A doubling Loot for most enemies is going to devastate them. Murray is going to step out of the way. Be very polite about it. Thank you. And Loot is going to stand right here and slap anybody who comes close. Okay, Marissa, keep going up here to just take a gander around. And the rest of you guys can just hang out for a minute. Okay, there's another dead Ralston troop. That guy's going to charge Amelia and die horribly. That guy's going to charge Amelia and die horribly. It's like they never learn. Oh, I was like, how did he have enough resistance to block that? He didn't. He just procced his defensive ability. Hell, we might be able to fight our way down here without having to worry about the reinforcements. Ooh, Marissa actually taking a shot there. Oh, that's a downer. Okay, I'm hoping for some decent level ups. I feel good about this one. Strength, speed, that is decent enough. I will take it. Can I, if I put you here, can you torch this and allow me to see? I just want to see how fucked we are. We are not fucked. Fantastic. So here's what's going to happen. Tomahawk. We're going to use it to kill this archer. And then, hopefully, all of these units come in and die horribly fighting Amelia, and then I can sneak these two out. Because as it sits, yeah, let's do that. I would like I think Loot is just going to take this for us. She's going to hold this line for us. Because let's be honest, she's got the meats. She's going to do just fine. Is that a brave sword? It is. Versus a killer lance, potentially. And these two lovely ladies up here can run north and assist Amelia if need be. Now, I think what I will do here, though, is we'll rescue him. Because he's got the last of the items there. And then we will rescue him here. And prepare for the mad dash to the bottom of the map. Okay, there's a kill. I'm ready, Amelia. Ooh, there is some damage. And there's a death. Okay, cool. Not for us, but for that brave sword-wielding soldier. I am kind of bummed that Loot took that hit, though. And again, she's just not quite fast enough. Loot might actually need... I think I am going to give her the speed wing. And Amelia barely outside of kill range for a lot of these guys. It's literally just 1 point of strength away from kill range. Okay, did I give you a heal item? I did not. So here's what we do with when we have something like this happen. We do this. We come right here because we can't quite reach the other one. We kill him, right? Run over. Supply. Give away that iron sword. Take a elixir. Trade it to her. And I will take the heal staff because I don't think this is going to be a thing. Nope. Wait. Dance for Erica to get her the hell out of there. And hope that Loot is going to be fine. That's not enough damage either, but it is enough to get started. Okay. Now again, these guys can get to us, so I'm kind of hoping that they charge for Tana. Okay. And another torch to light up this to see what kind of reinforcements they've got coming for us. Because this is actually a survive map, I believe. Yes, reinforcements, just 2. Nothing even that insane. But we do have 13 turns we have to survive. So the other thing is I can send her north. I'm just terrified of these archers, these snipers right here. Brave bow. Ooh, that was a goddess icon. Bummer that he doesn't drop it. Well, let's see what happens. Can we dodge? Yes. Can we dodge this next one? And Amelia doesn't really matter. She's got enough health and defenses to resist it. Oh, okay, Amelia. That's 2 times in a row. You have rolled just a health. Just don't break your tomahawk until after you've dealt. Shit. Just don't break your tomahawk until after you've dealt with these bosses. I mean, these archers. Dodge. Thank you. Again, not quite fast enough. Dodge. Thank you with the kill. We are right there. Hopefully she gets the speed growth. I should have given Amelia 2 arranged weapons. Because otherwise, how am I supposed to get these fucking people out of this hole? I mean, a brave axe, but I do have a longbow, which is not quite enough. But if I can draw them over to attacking Nemi instead with a sweet trade where I go and tell her to swap over to her steel bow, hopefully that means that at least one of them will try to attack Nemi rather than Amelia. And then that'll just cause them to die, which is all I really want in the world. Okay, we'll slap down another torch here. Lovely. Oh, shoot. I just realized we capped her staves, which sucks. But we'll see how that pans out for us. Tins, what's up? How's the day? That's a speed growth. That is actually what I wanted from you. I guess we're doing this the hard way. We are doing this the hard way. Yeah. No warp staff cheese for us. And loot is not quite fast enough to double these sword masters. I'd have to actually look at what the double would require for her, but so far it's not looking great. If I do have a restart, I know exactly what I'm going to change, though. That's one of them. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Not for her to take the hit, but for her to get the hit in general, get attacked in general. Okay, that also works. There we go. That's not quite enough. Oh, that is, though. My easy way was to kidnap Mansell and hide at one of the dead ends, such as the secret shop corner. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. I personally had never done the warp skip in my whole life. Didn't even know it was a thing. And I've realized it was. There's Amelia with the freaking axe S rank. Beautiful. Finally. But I found out about it the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have been so stupid by not doing that. But no, the reason we're doing this way is because yeah, sure, levels, fantastic. But because no cheesing was part of the requirements I put on myself like an idiot. And I need to find out how to get Renak out of here. I'm kind of assuming. Yeah. I'm kind of assuming. Okay, Renak is finally freed. Let's go. How can you get up here? I'm really hoping I have enough time now still to get where I need to go. Let's heal up Amelia. She deserves it, all right? She's been taking an absolute beating for us on that north hole there. I'm pretty used to solo runs, so it's usually impossible to kill Reeve with a single character, and the only good option is to kidnap Mansell. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. You know what? I think we can get away with just killing this man. Actually, I should have attacked the paladin, honestly. But no, I typically play this just as a normal map by, just holding up in the corners here, just boom, and then right here and right here to be able to swap out, or one line right here, on the stairs to be able to swap out and then hold there and just play it as, a proper, probably how I'm assuming the map was supposed to be played, but which has always been difficult but entertaining, I will say. But no, as we are now, we have the strength to absolutely crush these guys for the most part on in actual one-on-one combat, but our characters just aren't quite enough to single round them. Unsurprisingly, I was able to kill Reeve with Myrrh because she's too broken. Also, her con, despite being able to transform into a dragon, is too low to pick up Mansell. That's actually really funny. And also something that I never thought would be a concern. Well, especially when you look at the fact that, the con of the female characters in this game is brutally low. Although I am watching Loot just absolutely just dumpster the entire enemy roster. The only bummer is she's not quite fast enough to hit. Oh, man. That was something I was not prepared for. Hoo-wee. Hey, Myrrh, how did you like your first level? HP, strength, and defense. So dog shit. Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. I think there's an archer up there too somewhere. Hidden in the fog. There's one. There's the other one. Man, I am really rolling the dice with this. I think Myrrh should have a con bonus when equipped with a Dragonstone. I don't know. I think that the thing with the Dragonstone being an item that you can't purchase, you only use the 50 uses of it and you're done. I don't really care one way or the other because I would like a con bonus for any of these ladies, period. But oh, that's not a good idea. But I don't know how much balance-wise that would change anything, with Myrrh. Other than for specific solo run stuff, I don't think that'd do anything. Can Tethys get up here? Tethys can get up there. Do I want Tethys? Actually, what's the aid here? Aid is 6. Tethys, can you... Your con is only 5. You cannot make that. That's unfortunate. What is your ability to hit here? 39. They would kill you if they actually hit you. Holy. Speed, HP, luck, and resistance, please, and a thank you. Then let's have you hop up and then killer lance this lady. Lady? Dude? Thing? It? I don't know. Oh. I'm feeling a little bit stretched thin here. Myrrh, make yourself a juicy target so they come and kill you. Sankyo. Who wants some HP? If I go up 2, I could still give Amelia HP. Is that going to be helpful? No. You are going to get shot in the back. I'm going to go with a no. Also, Myrrh has 138% HP growth and 150% defense growth, so she can actually get 2 in those stats on level up. She could. I think that, so in my personal opinion, I think that Myrrh is beefy enough. I think that the 50 Dragonstone limit is, I won't say super reasonable, but it is understandable. Even though I don't like it. She does die to Luna. Yeah, but a lot of characters die to Luna. Not like characters with low health die to Luna. Them's the rules. Man, these sword masters are killing me. Not literally. They're dying very, very quickly. But just the amount of them and Loot's inability to kill them in one round. Speed, please. Nope. Luck. Great. I want a speed level up for Loot. Okay, that's an attack. Ooh, he doubles. That sucks. Okay. So, 2 things that I am definitely going to change. I'm going to re-equip Amelia with a different item. Yep, that's another reset. I'm going to give the Philly shield to Tana and then give a different item to Amelia because Amelia is going to have to stand there for a long time on her own. Oh, there's the worst flyer down. Yeah, isn't it though? All right. Where's Amelia? Supply. Give up the halberd. You're not using it. Take. Actually, also give the steel axe because you already have a steel axe. You're going to have a hand axe. You can fight 50 times. Do I want a killer axe? I feel like you want an elixir. That's what I feel like you want. You want a Philly shield. Serene has +1 base con, which theoretically should make her better than the other Pegasi starts. However, her base growths are so bad for this late in the game, the extra con doesn't matter. And the fact that, yeah, you gain her so late in the game. Like, if she came on chapter, like, 6, 8 even, I think that wouldn't be too bad. Hell, even if you got her 2 chapters after Tana, she might even still be useful. But the fact that she like just can't do anything because she shows up so late is ridiculous. Okay. Are we feeling better about this? I honestly don't. You know what? Give up that silver lance. You're not, let's be honest, you're not using it. Somebody else can use it. Who's got high silver? Okay, you have S rank. Give me that silver lance. In Ramak, I have her join as Ephraim's Jagan on his route after the route split. Yeah. Yeah, that would be reasonable. Okay, Amelia with 2 ranged weapons, a steel axe and a brave axe. I think that should be fine. And a heal. Tana with the Philly shield. Vanessa is going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You aren't really doing much fighting. The Hoppling guard for you so you don't get crit by any of those assholes. Murr's fine. Larshell's fine. Okay. Let's try this again. And again, I should have removed some units, but I don't really care. Just opening up with some early aggression. And then now we run over here. We torch this so we can see these units. Beautiful. Loot comes down here and gets thunder ready. We torch this so we can see all these other units. Beautiful. Vanessa, I mean, she prepares to come down here. Because she will eventually do that. Nemi's running this way. I think I'm just going to take Marissa over here as well. Mur can kind of do her thing. And I forgot to swap freaking Amelia one last time. Okay, warp. You, right there. Please and a thank you. Bam. That is a ton of XP for 1 staff usage. How insane is that? Okay. And now we wait for the enemy team to move 18 billion times. Oh, he's actually going to attack Tana. That's gnarly. Did he do that last time? Maybe he did do that last time and I wasn't paying attention. Loot still stomping her way through. That Speedwing's got her name on it, though. I'm telling you. And can this Nosferatu dude come up and do it, please? Oof. Hey, holy buckets. Look at that lucky mother trucker. He actually got a hit. Holy hell. That sucks to be him, though. Oof. Okay, player, turn. Beautiful. You, go here. Wait, you, staff, regular ass staff heal. We are still not S rank in staves just yet. So maybe I can save myself that, but it's not like we're getting A rank very quickly. Can you dodge a little bit better? If I do this, no. Your avoid doesn't change, just your attack stats. Okay. Well, you're still at 100% chance to hit. So let's just go with fire because that will kill. Nice. Thank you for the dodge, Loot. I do appreciate it, even though I didn't say it before. I do really, really appreciate it. Let's kill these guys. Collect all the items. Why do we need S staves? I don't need S staves. I specifically don't want S staves because I've never used a light tome before. So I was going to try to use the light tome, S rank light tome with Natasha. So I specifically wanted not S rank staves. That's fine. Hey, there's a kill. And yeah, there you go. That's how that works. Oh, were we seriously not fast enough for that? Huh. That's interesting. Stupid. I hate that ability so much. When it's used against me, I hate that ability. When it's used for me, I love that ability. Man, I feel like we are a little bit slow on this one. Item. Let's equip the killer lance and move on with my day. Steel bow. Can I killer bow this? Let's go for it. Okay. All right. I see you, Nemi. You think you're worth something now? You think you're hot shit? Skill, speed, resistance, and HP? You know what? You do think you're hot shit. And another crit. Beautiful. No, that's fine. We'll just go here. We'll fire this guy. He should die instantly. Thank you. Got a brave lance, which we do not need. However, ooh, I don't want to torch that then, if that's the case. We're just going to move there. We'll dance, Erica. And then I will give the iron sword. Take the... Do I have the brave lance? Am I losing my mind? Didn't I have a... Oh, there it is. I just can't. I just blind. And then trade that to you. For the iron lance. Okay, there we go. Oh, No, that should be fine. There we go. Great Shield's proc rate is based on the attacker's level, not the user's level. Wait, what? So It's a 1-to-1 though, right? So if I attacked with a level 1 unit against a general, then they would have a 1% chance of proccing Great Shield. Well, that's gnarly. Let's rescue him back. Okay. Mur's the last one moving. She's not moving, so there we go. Okay, get that kill, please, Cyrene. Thank you. And the level up. You know what? I will take it. Speed, defense, resistance. I fucking guess. Ooh. Brave sword, you do not need it. And Loot just is going to continue to stand on that pillar in perpetuity. As you do. Oh man, we are just going to be pinned here. I guess for the reason why is because literally every combat skill except Silencer is coded the same way. Huh. That's interesting. And so they just looped it in with everything else. I did give you Philly Shield. You could start killing. You do have the speed for it. What's the speed on these dudes? 18? And 19? Not quite enough. Yeah, let's just kill this guy. I'm really tempted to come up here. I'm also really tempted to just come down here and potentially piss these guys off. Code checks the attacker's level. For Pierce and Sure Strike, that makes sense because you're attacking. However, for Great Shield, you're not attacking, you're defending. Oh, okay, now I understand. Huh. That is pretty interesting. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, I should have just brought her up north. That is a my bad. Oh my fucking God, you got to be kidding me. Oh my God. With the crit. Okay. I really should just move her out of the fucking way there. But that should be fine. It should be fine. So long as I just keep her out of the way. Whoops, didn't change anything. My bad. Oh well, don't really care. It's not like it's the end of the world. You move here. You've got the steel axe. Actually, you know what? Take the brave axe. You've got plenty of damage kicking around. I think you'll be all right. Okay, hit with the javelin. We move Erica down here just for vision's sake. You'll be fine. You go over here. Sad thing is that most female characters have high luck, so they're getting crits should be unlikely. Considering that I've lost 2 of these exact same attempts on this exact same chapter to Erica being crit, I'm going to go with, yeah, unlikely, but that still sucks. And I'm pretty sure none of these guys have, like, they just have, like, steel swords or silver swords. They don't have, like, killing edges or anything. Which that would have made sense, right? A killing edge. But I don't think they have a killing edge. I think it's literally just a like steel sword. She has, I think, 19. Luck is 17. She actually has relatively low luck for Erica. Yeah, it is surprisingly low for Erica for sure. Come on, Loot. You know better. Yeah, she rolled decent strength values and then completely crapped out on her luck. And I think her speed's not very good either, but I couldn't get a decent Vanessa on my female only run either, so this is what we're doing. I don't want to do that. I was just remembering a horrible time where I watched Nemi almost get completely clowned on by an archer earlier. All right, there we are. Have a grand old time. We will move him down just to get the speed wing, which is immediately going to loot once we can. I'm actually tempted to just fill up his inventory with like swords, random bullshit, so that when I get that, I can just toss it over to Erica and then give it to Loot. The steel axe will still do this. What about the hand axe? No, I didn't think so. No, steel axe our way through here. Hopefully these guys provide enough of a speed bump. Okay. I think Erica should be fine. That is a Luna tome, to be fair. So you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she shouldn't be fine. Maybe we just pull back really quick and have ourselves a great time right here. You guys are all fine. Yeah, you guys are all fine. We'll be okay. Okay, he stepped back. He stepped back. That opened the way a little bit. If Amelia can clear that out, then I can push forward just a little bit. Thank you, loot. Just absolutely dominate on that pillar for me, would you? Brave Lance, which I do not need. Huh. You capable? You are not capable. Oh, you guys have 0% chance to hit, huh? Huh. Get out of here. You have a 20% chance to hit, but not enough to kill, so goodbye. Beautiful. Speed, luck, and what was that? Resistance? Ugh. Okay, well, those are certainly stats. Yeah, let's just kill this guy. You should be fine. I'm actually debating on snagging Renak with La Rochelle with a rescue and then warping him down here. And then just letting Amelia continue to dominate this northern chunk of forces here. And maybe having Tana try to pick off some of the skill speed resistance. Okay, I guess those, yeah, that's fine. Res isn't exactly what I'd call my greatest stat, but it's fine. It's whatever. Yes. Yeah, we got the rescue staff. Okay, he's dead. He's not going to die. Oh, okay. A crit will solve that problem. Okay. That's 2 crits in a row for Amelia. That is one of the attacks of all time, for sure. Okay. Loot. Kill that thing. Thank you. There you go. Dance for her. Love our way. Do it again. Excellent. That's not a magic growth. I just want to point that out so that we can all be disappointed. So we can all just point and laugh at Amelia there. Let's pull a little bit of heat off of Amelia. Okay, you. Let's rescue you. Ooh, what do you have? That's a steel blade. Hopefully they will think that she is a juicier target. And hopefully I didn't just put any of my characters into horrible, horrible danger. Thank you. That's a strength, skill, speed, and HP level up. That is not bad. Luke continues to hold the pillar like she was born to. Strength, defense, HP level up for Amelia. Thank you. It is indeed all I've ever wanted. And the hand axe broke. Damn. But I do believe I equipped her with the tomahawk now. So that's a kill. Okay, that's another kill. Can I get a torch without upgrading my staff skill? Please? Thank you. That's dangerous. That's also dangerous. Let's get her out of here. Okay, how we looking? I can't exactly toss Renak over there yet. Okay, well, thank goodness that was the right person. I accidentally double-clicked. Did not mean to do that. Marissa, run away. Like a coward, please. Tana's going to heal so that she doesn't die horribly. Vanessa, pretend that you're still doing things. That's fine. And then drop. No, there you go. Everyone else is still good, right? Those two should die this next turn. Hopefully anybody else coming up is going to die. And then we can push Amelia down into the fight there. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, right? Yeah. Merry Christmas to you as well, Rampart. How was your day going? Because I will not be streaming tomorrow. As, believe it or not, I also have a family that I want to hang out with. Hey, Loot, anytime you want to dodge an attack would be fantastic. My heart. Waffle, hey, how's it going? It's going all right. How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. Well, while we're on the topic, does anybody have any cool Christmas cool Christmas plans? There we go. I can English. I myself am going out to go visit with my parents and my grandfather, who typically is not. He lives in a different state from me, so typically he is, not close enough to visit for the cold, wintry months. We get to see him for this Christmas. I don't have a family yet. One day I will get a girlfriend. Then, like 2 years later, I will get her pregnant. Then I will have a family. Well, I don't have wife and kids yet either. So we go and see my mom. And even though I'm getting that age for sure, but we go and see my mom and my stepdad. And like I said, this year, my grandfather, which is super cool. I can. Are you trying to sell me something, Waffle? Because my day has been fantastic. And it's going to be a lot less fantastic if you're trying to sell me some bullshit. All right, let's get everybody rolling up in this early kind of direction. I should have just healed Amelia while I had the opportunity. But I feel a kind of something here for sure. Emotion wise, I feel emotions. That's a brutal looking glob of enemies that I don't want to deal with. Can I get a strength? Thank you, Vanessa. An actually decent level up. I don't have anybody else with a staff, do I? Interesting. Well, let's supply. Let's give. I don't know. The heal staff, I guess, and let's take. That's fine. All right, there we go. Everybody else can vibe. I'm hoping to just draw out. Okay, that was not good. I'm hoping to just draw out. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize she was close enough. Oh, that's really not good. Because I'm pretty sure that paladin can reach her too. Oh, man. A moment of not paying attention, and I'm about to lose my Tethys. There's Amelia finally hitting Garm levels of S rank for axes, which is very good. Also, loot getting kicked in the teeth, which is not very good. These guys, I think, only have a 40% chance to hit. And they are relentless. Okay, please dodge. Oh! Tethys, you beautiful, beautiful lady. I almost called you a mean word for no reason. You did nothing to deserve this. What about now? Shit. Do I even have the capability to finish this little grouping here before it becomes a problem? Okay. There's the reinforcements. Okay, so let's brainstorm here. We have the ability to kill. I did not give you... Oh, I have the ability to get here, though. That should be fine. Yep. 'Tis indeed. Loot. Ugh, man, I'm really, really concerned about the loot ability to kill on this one. I mean, she can definitely kill this guy, but I don't know how long she's going to survive there. You'd think it'd be pretty decent considering. Let's roll you this way for the kill here, and then set you up to assist and pull some aggro from loot, hopefully. Oh yeah, and then we can lightning this guy. Okay, that's fine. And we can kill this guy with a longbow. Okay, maybe not. Come on. What a kick in the teeth. All right, Amelia. You're still going strong. Let's just steal access, I think, because I think this guy's got a silver. Okay, that's totally fine. Oh, what are we looking at for damage here? One up. Can Amelia use Garm? She officially can. Yes, she just hit S rank, I believe. So that is officially, where is it? Yep, officially Garm levels of beatdownery. Which means technically, I could even hand her an actual weapon that's outside of an axe. I get that axes are actual weapons. However, considering that she's been fighting almost exclusively sword users for like the last entire map, it might be nice. Oh, you dick. It might be nice to hand her, something else. I could have given her the sword reaver, but it's like sword users intermingled with tons and tons of archers. So All right. Yeah. Yeah. God, what just a pain in the dick. Ugh, that's another reset. Fantastic. Well, at least I know that loot can hold this pillar for practically ever. Okay. That's what we've learned today. Loot, a single, 3 chunk elixir and a dream can hold this pillar nigh on into eternity. Really, the only thing stopping her is running out of tomes. And the lack of speedwing. The brutal lack of speed. How am I going to get a speedwing into her hands? I think what I'm going to do... I have a plan. No. I've got a plan. We've got a plan, boys. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, girly. Thanks, Vanessa, for that. Just one last insult to me, huh? That's all I've ever wanted, for real. Okay, so this time, Maz, don't accidentally start the chapter. Keep your dang hands off of there. So, first things first, I'm going to formation, and we're going to move those two. That's like the biggest thing that I can do for the success in the top left. And then we're going to go to not loot. Actually, yes, loot, but for a different reason. She does not need Hellfire either. There's no real point in that. We're just going to give her that, I think, so she can stand on that pillar for longer. Okay. So there's that. Erica is going to give up her iron sword because iron is basically useless at this point, and we're going to give her Zanbato. Give up that fucking iron lance. It's useless. No. Trade to Renak. That. Okay, and then Renak, my boy, is going to take yes. Because it doesn't matter. If he gets attacked, he's going to end up having to fight anyway, which is going to cause the whole problems. So I don't mind that too much. La Rochelle is going to give, I think, the men's staff, and she's going to take a torch. And I'm just going to plan on her using the physics staff. Let's see what this does. Because, of course, last chapter had to be super easy so for us to glide through. So this chapter could kick me in the absolute teeth. All right. Item, steel axe. Yes, beautiful. Same opener we've had for the last 4-ish attempts. Right here for the torch. Lovely. And then pop up Natasha again. Then we grab Natasha. And we're throwing one down here. We're reducing our area of control, yeah? Well, you know, we're doing something. This is going to remain the same because we have to stop that dingus from doing anything. I still want to push Amelia up into the north part. Right? Amelia is still going to go up here and hold this. However, I think Tana is going to kind of fall back and basically be here as backup, essentially, for the secret shop sells physics staves. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is pick the Speedwing. Send it to the storage. Then we are going to move Cyrene up here. And I'm going to do basically the same opener and push out the same amount. The only real thing that changed was swapping Amelia so that we can kill that knight right off the bat. And then hopefully getting loot the Speedwing to make her be able to double the Swordmasters, potentially. I think she needs one more level of speed to be able to double the Swordmasters. I'm not 100% sure. Nice. Huh. He got that dodge, though. Good on him. I mean, it didn't save him. He's still dead. But he did get a dodge. Can we get a double hit too? Oh, okay. Well, he's clearly not got the speed. Can we get 2 hits? Thank you. All right. So you do need, wait. What's that movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because that does kill your movement. Okay, cool. That should be fine. So supply, I'm going to give. I am going to give something. Huh. What am I going to give? I'm going to give the thunder, apparently. And I'm going to take the speedwing, and then I'm going to use the speedwing. And then I'm going to supply. I'm going to give, I don't know, the rapier. And then I'm going to give you back your thunder. There you go. And then get loot, rocking and rolling again. Now, I'm really hoping for the double potential here. Now, let's see. Do you need 2 or 3 over your opponent to double? I think it's 3. Which she technically will have 3 speed over everybody, if that is the case. That's a kill. Beautiful. I should have swapped your weapon, because I could have just swapped a tomahawk and still killed that steel bow guy. Oh well. Let's get a torch rolling right there. Hopefully that'll be enough. I should have moved her up 1 and then done it, but whatever. Oh, what is your movement? You can get in there. That's out of range. That's totally fine. Nope. There we go. Okay, that bottom right-hand corner is completely cleared out, so Vanessa will head down there. Pick this. We got a rune sword. Fantastic. The rune sword is getting kicked back, and I should have done that first so I could use get the rune sword for Erica so she'd have a ranged weapon, which would be very nice. The bummer about this, the enemy turn, like how they are going to attack, turn order is, I guess, the term I was looking for, is that the archer didn't attack first, so he didn't burn his turn, which would have been ideal, because I don't want the archer's turn. I would rather have the regular old enemies attack me. I also should have equipped loot with thunder, but whatever. I'm still laughing at the fact that there's unupgraded infantry sprinting at me from the north. Skill, speed, luck, resistance, HP for Nemi. Was that level 5 that I just saw on her ranger? I still think I should have gone sniper. I didn't, and I regret it so much. Now we're just going to test. That is a 2. Oh, the beauty. Look at loot just getting ready to dominate. I think that's one of the big things that I needed to change. Enemies typically act in order of their position in the game data, assuming no enemies were killed. It's their spawn order. Yeah, I kind of assumed as much. We are going to rescue you. Beautiful. What do you have? You do have an iron lance, which is pretty awful. If I move here and attack with the hand axe here, that will kill you. And when you do attack, that will kill you. but I will put myself far enough ahead for that to happen. Okay, cool. So, you guys can run back here. And actually, you know what? I'm going to, in fact, do this so we can grab her even farther back. Who wants it? Nemi or Tana? I want to move Tana down, but honestly, like, totally acceptable use of Tana. How are we looking? How are we feeling? We're feeling good, honestly. We're doing better. This round is much better. Oh, and they attacked Amelia instead of Cyrene. Why? It can't just be proximity. Like, typically they attack based on how much damage they can do. There's no way that she was able to do, that Myrmidon was able to do more damage to Amelia versus Cyrene. No fucking way. God, it's nice to have a sped up loot. Because that archer's about to die. Oh, maybe that archer isn't about to. No, he will. He will. Even if he couldn't get to that spot, he would still try to get to the spot to the bottom left of Amelia if that warrior had taken the spot just south of that, if he had moved first. Okay, so can I get a couple more kills up here with Amelia? What is your move? Oh, that's actually kind of fine, isn't it? Okay, let's look at that. That's a kill. That's a kill. That's a kill. That's not a kill, but I'm kind of okay with that. What about hand axe? Not a kill. That's a kill. Depending on who moves first, which would be probably one of the two heroes. Nah, we'll just go with the hand axe. I mean with the tomahawk, and we'll kill the archer. Much better. Can I get a strength level up? Okay, luck, defense, and HP. Not a strength level up. Not even close. Not nearly as good. But I suppose I will take it. She's also not capped on anything, and her skill or speed are probably going to be the first ones to cap, if any of them cap. Because let's be honest, it could be possible that she doesn't cap any of them. Can I warp you out? Look at that. Look at that difference that made. She gets a speed wing, Loot does, and all of a sudden, this turn, she is not surrounded at all. Ooh, but that guy is fast enough. She got 8 levels. Stop being so negative, Nancy. You know what? That's a fair point. That's a fair point. She does got 8 levels. And she has not disappointed me hugely in terms of levels. So, you know what? You're right. She's not, well, you know, Marissa levels of mediocrity. Look at that strength. Ugh. Anyway. Wait. What's your... Yeah, you're still fine. I still could get over here. And I'm going to slap a torch over here. See if there's anybody there. And we might see if I can warp what's his dingus over here. So that one, you can't make it there. That one's the safe one. And he still has movement. Hello. Apparently low HP, AI puts allies' position on the same level of priority as expected damage. What did you just say to me? La Rochelle, what an absolute killer level up. Everything except con. That was beautiful. Can you guys attack me? You cannot. Sorry, that was very distracting. What was said again? Apparently low HP. AI. Oh, when the AI has low HP, they put allies' position at the same level of priority as expected damage. That is fascinating. Okay, nobody can reach my boy here. Only male on the map. These guys don't count. Eunuchs, the lot of them, I tell you. Okay, fantastic. Loot, I need you to hit me with one more speed on your next level up. Can you do that for me, girl? Like you're at 78 XP. You hit me with one speed level up. I will be a happy man. Because that will cause you to double basically everybody on this map, and I'll be so happy. You're doubling most of them, but if you could double everybody, that'd be so nice. Okay, that's a kill. Beautiful. That's not a kill. She doesn't quite have the gumption to pull that off. Basically, the enemy gives a +2 to the targeting AI if the target is expected to take more damage, and a +2 to the targeting AI if the target is adjacent to at least one other enemy. Oh, huh. That's interesting. Gosh, the way the AI works in this game is like kind of fascinating to me. Because like think about it this way, right? It may not be the most interesting thing in the world to think about, but they do it in an interesting enough way for me personally that it's like thank you, sir, that it seems relatively unpredictable. Not that it is unpredictable, because it clearly is. That is not the speed level up I wanted. Loot, sorry, girl. I'm just bummed. I'm not mad at you. I'm just sad. I want a heal on Amelia, please. Thank you. Because from now on, Loot will be, not Loot, but La Rochelle will be too far away to help, really, for a hot minute here. But it just seems random enough because of the way that like low HP enemies act versus high HP enemies, because they do act completely differently. So it makes it kind of cool. RNG on the AI had it prioritize Amelia because she was adjacent to another enemy rather than targeting Cyrene, who would have taken more damage. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, Rennek is going to run this way. We're going to run. We have 8 turns to get over there, which is plenty. In fact, I might even just help him along. I don't want to be too far, just in case I need to supply some stuff, but... Ooh, what do you have? Silver sword and a silver bow, you say. Nemi, you are not beefy enough to take any of that bullshit. Tana is. She's totally fine. But Nemi is certainly not in a good position to do that. I think that's good. Amelia's going to hold that hallway like the beastie lass that she is. Man. Amelia's just such a fucking baller. I know that, like, technically, if you do the math and you figure it all out, Seth, I believe, has better overall stats and growths and everything that Amelia does. But considering that I'm only playing with females, having a character that can take 0 damage from, you know, pretty solid units in the late game is just 10 out of 10. Because I gotta be honest, pretty much everything scares me now. except for Loot standing on that pillar. She'll be fine. Yep, General Amelia with 7 move. She's doing very well. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, there's the thieves. We're in such a better position than we were before. Please don't hit. Oh, fucking bitch. God dang it. Skill, luck. Eh. Let's just heal. We still have a bunch of Shadow Shot enemies and a couple of stone Gorgons next chapter, so that's fun. Oh, fantastic. Thanks for reminding me about that. That's beautiful. What do you got? Oh, just an axe. Let's just kill this man. Murdered in cold blood. Okay, are we still good over here? Yeah, none of these guys can really get to us, can they? So long as I put myself here. No, here. Yes. And you here, because I still want to use the torch to light up the night. Wait, that's like the lyrics to a song, isn't it? Somebody lighting up the night? Yeah, screw it. I don't remember things. Y'all lucky I remember anything. Y'all lucky I remember that I'm streaming. Could be like that one dude. Well, probably multiple dudes. Probably, right? Caught just jerking off on stream because they forgot that they weren't on stream. I find it rather silly. We can clear chapter 20 by just killing Morva and making it to the gate. I guess Reeve just goes away if you skip him. Yeah. It is a bit ridiculous. Oh, okay. Goodbye, sir. Catch you on the flip, dog. Oh, and all of a sudden, all these characters decided, I've been waiting for somebody to decide to take the plunge to attack me. For days, there's a speed luck. If that had hit Loot, I'd have been even happier. But I'll take it now. But now, all of a sudden, they decide they want a piece of me. That's very funny. And she still doubles like an absolute mad lad. Ugh, so good. Dude, I'm just loving. Watching Loot has to be one of the most cathartic experiences. I just need one of those like memes of like the heart, you know, like the heart necklace opening, you know, of just like Loot and that pillar together forever. Loot still has 30 HP. I think she'll be fine on that one. Okay, you sprint. You also sprint. Okay, cool. Can I get a physic on Tana, please? Lovely. Wonder how these pillar tiles work. Do we just hide behind them and then peek out during attacks? I can see that making sense for magic or arrows. However, how would that work for melee attacks? That's very fair. But I imagine it's just that the devs were like, yeah, we're not programming this to work with anything else. With like specifically just casters and archers, ranged attacks. So close. Yeah, kill this man. There you go. He doesn't. I just don't want him to take that axe and fuck up Tana next turn. Oh. Huh. I suppose that's fair. I should have also given Amelia a killer axe too, just so she could stand there with the crits. No strength bonus. She did gain more luck though. Again, the ladies and Lady Luck must be by design. But one more kill, one more fight really, and she'll gain a level, I think. There you go. Speed. Yeah. Will it into existence. If I recall correctly, Amelia's strength growth is her lowest. That doesn't surprise me, but I still dream big. Oh, gosh. You just gotta believe, you know? If you just believe that she's going to gain a speed, she gains a speed. And now this whole pile of sword masters that are charging me, yeah, they might as well not be. Chunks upon the ground. In effect, she ends up being a speedy general. Yeah, for Amelia. Yeah, she be a super speedy general. Ooh. We are starting to run out of items here. I might need to airdrop her in some assistance. Oh, you know what though? Can we... What is the range on Physic? I'm just gonna go here. Fuck it. It's not really that important. Because magic divided by 2 would be 6 range. So if I put her here, she could technically get to loot. Technically. Amelia might actually have to get some healing. Here you go. Okay, everybody else looks fine. You're going to be okay. What's poison for 3 more turns? You're fine. Oh, shit. I just realized that dude can probably steal the elixir. Oh, that's not good. If he can? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that as an answer. Okay. All right, Luke. Luke got mad. And that's that speed point. So good, dude. Oh, I love it so much. 2 tapping. all of the sword masters on the map. They're just slapping everybody else for good measure. Did you know I have other characters in my roster than loot? I didn't know this. This is news to me. Oh, that guy made a mistake. Oh, he attacked. Okay, sweet. I thought he might go try to steal from me. Oh, that's not good. I didn't realize a general popped there. Huh. Well, it's still fine. Maybe. Ooh. Might still be fine. God dang. Can you dodge that? Ugh. That was not a dodge. Can you crit this? Well, you dodged. I'll take that. That's fortify. Restores HP to all allies in one area. Okay. All right. That's good. Let's get the kill here. Thank you. Luke continues to be invincible, as you do. Amelia continues to also be fine. What's the item on your... There we go. Break that steel axe finally. Hold the line. Okay, that was not great. I gotta be honest. She's literally one torch usage away from leveling that, which is not what I want. I do not want her to do that. How fast are you? Let's get Natasha over here too. Just for good measure. That should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Man, there are a lot of them, sire. Can we... Yeah, can we do that? Might actually start thinking about pulling Amelia back. Just because the amount of item usage is getting a little bit crazy. HP and luck. Okay. Luck is a fine stat. Okay. Especially when you get crits. Can we not with that? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. I'm going to heal you. Silver axe and a hand axe, you say, huh? What are the odds to hit? Pretty low. And I think you won't kill either, right? You won't kill me. Yeah, I guess. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that was a done goof on my part. Whoops. And a bolting. Huh. Who wants to die here? Probably you. I cannot kill with that. I can probably just fall back one, though, and then wait and kill with the next one. Yeah, that's fine. Did I reset again? I don't know. We reset 6 or 7 times on this map, so I don't know what you mean by again. Okay. But this round is going very, very, very well. There we go. I didn't even look at how many more turns we have. It's probably like 3 or 4. Rangers have 6 movement, right? Just seems odd that that ranger and none of the other rangers have wanted to step onto that pillar. You dodge. Thank you. But I guess I'm just too close. Ranger has 7 move. Oh. Well, the point still stands, I guess. Yeah, do that. Thank you. Okay. Those are all looted. He can come back down here. Rescue. And let's get the friggity frack out of here. Kill that one. And then refuse to move off my pillar. Honestly, we probably could try to push for getting the kill, but I don't really care at this point. Oh my gosh. She's so bad. She can't even kill this dude who's like on the verge of death. He only has 6 resist. You're so bad. Oh man. That just kills me emotionally. Just finish off the hand axe. Okay, never mind. I just kind of didn't want it in my inventory anymore, but that's fine. I think this is the last couple turns. And we'll just let Reeve live. Strength, speed, luck, defense, HP. Beautiful level up, Tana. Beautiful. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Loot doesn't have any more items. She burned through everything in her inventory. Oh, man, that's hilarious. That's actually really funny. Huh. Do I have an answer for this? Loot, what are you going to do? Huh. Well, let me think. We are going to swap some shenanigans around, and we'll get Erica running over there as quickly as humanly possible, I guess. Just this guy continuing to try to kill Loot. I think that might be like the last enemy that matters. Oh, this is the last turn. Okay. It's just so funny. Loot burned through so many items. It's ridiculous. Yay! Victory! We did it somehow. No, we did it like Loot's shoulders. That's how we made it, okay? Off the back of Loot being an absolute gangster. And then a light brand? Okay, I guess. That's fine too. Yeah, there you go. Loot carrying the team like she was born to. God, what an absolute mad lad. Holy hell. Now to fight good old Leon Kennedy. Yeah, the only downer is I don't think we're going to make it that far today. We're going to manage some items. We're going to shenanigans some shit around. Look at that inventory. Oh my gosh. Then again, I might just take a minute and do all this stuff off stream next time. That way nobody has to, sit here and watch me buy a bunch of items and shit. But to be fair, right this moment, Loot's getting a couple of these. That's it. That's all I want. And an elixir or 2 or 4 or 6 or something. Who wants garbage iron swords? You do? Fantastic. But anyway, we're going to call it there because believe it or not, I have things I got to do today. Not too much, but we got into like 3 hours. We got a bunch of stuff done. Actually, we burned through 2 chapters. With flyers aggressively charging, the Gorgon chapter was super easy. Chapter, what is that? 19, 18, 18. And then, the challenge came with the Hope chapter. That one was a little bit rougher. Yeah, Last Hope chapter being quite a bit rougher than the other one. But we are going to call here so that I can get A couple things I got to get ready for Christmas. And then I got to go run out someplace because I'm also kind of house sitting, kind of dog sitting, kind of just checking on the home for my girlfriend's family. So we're going to call it there. I don't know if it's even worth me looking and seeing if anybody I care about is streaming and maybe raiding into. I don't know. Is it even worth it? What do we think? We do have a few people here. Oh, my sweet baby. Dream Hunter's on. He's playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I think that sounds like a fantastic person to raid into. How does that sound? Because he was playing, oh gosh, he was playing Fire Emblem with a mod, and I don't remember what one it was last time when we saw him. So we're gonna hop in there. We're gonna say hello. That's what we're gonna do. Anyway, we will not be back on today. And if I am back on tomorrow, it will be quite late in the day, just so we're all on the same page there. So I guess, I don't know. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely Christmas or whatever holiday you guys celebrate, around this time of year. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys potentially tomorrow later. So yeah, anyway, go hang out with the Dream Hunter. He's all right. He's pretty cool. Yeah, anyway, you know what? I'm rambling. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. And, yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy all that fun jazz. Catch you later. Bye.